Hey guys, just me, Dax, coming to you live and direct from my garden where I've been sat in the sun all day, hence the lovely red face. I am just reaching out to you today to ask you the $1 million question. No doubt you've heard about the $1 million question before, right? It goes something along the lines of this. If Donald Trump or, Warren Buffett or somebody super, super rich, super wealthy was to put out an offer today and say, hey, look, if you can close a deal, if you want to use that terminology, if you can get yourself one coaching client by the end of the next 24 hours, by the end of this next 24-hour period, you get one paid coaching client, and they have to be paid, I will give you $1 million in cash, all taxes paid and everything else, right? So Donald Trump turns up, offers you the £1 million. It's yours. All you've got to do is get one client. What would you do? And what would you do? What would you actually get up off your ass and do today, this very minute? Who would you start calling? And what would you start arranging? And who would you start reaching out to and making contact with? See, because here's the thing, mostly you already know exactly what to do to get yourself successful. You already know what to do in order to get new clients and to get clients to pay you. You already know. You've been doing this for years, so you already know what to do. For some reason you're not doing it, right? But if there was the £1 million just there, like that carrot dangling above your head, saying it's yours, all you got to do is get one paying client, what would you do? Now, a lot of people get a little bit concerned because they say, well, if I'd be a bit worried because I'd have to become someone I'm not to do that, right? I'd have to go out and be cheesy and sleazy and hypey and pressury and all the rest of it. Well, look, here's the reality. No, you wouldn't, because if you went out cheesy, sleazy and hypey and pushy, you probably wouldn't close that client in the first place. Again, I'm using close because that's a term a lot of people know, right? I don't think of it as closing. But you wouldn't go out and do that in the first place because you wouldn't be able to get your £1 million because you'd be putting people off, right? You'd be scaring people away from you. So if it was reliant upon pushing and squeezing and closing and all that kind of stuff, you wouldn't get the £1 million. So you'd have to go out and do a really, really good job, just like you already do. Like whenever you close a client, it means that somebody has said, hey, I've built rapport with you. Hey, I believe in you. Hey, I'm connected to you. I'd really like to work with you. So what would it take? What would it take for you to go out today and attract that very client and get your £1 million? What would it take? And my invitation to you is to just go and do that thing. Go and do that bloody thing, right? If the carrot isn't kind of really doing it for you, what about the stick? What about the other way around? Gunman bursts into your home today and puts a gun up against your head and says, you better get yourself a client today, otherwise I'm pulling the trigger. What would you do? Like, I don't care whether carrot works for you better, stick works for you better, whatever works for you, use it, right? But what would it take? And my invitation to you is to go and do that thing. My invitation before that is, even before you go and do that thing, like, sit here right on this post right now, like, write down a handful of things that you could do, that you could do, to go and get your £1 million or to save yourself from being shot, right? Whatever it is. Write down those things, and that's my invitation to you. That's step one. I invite you to see if you know how to get yourself a client today. Step two, go and do it. Like, whatever you write down, go and do it. It's up to you. However far you want to take this, just do it. Take care.